Welcome to our live training session number 28, part 4. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at doing our flex fuel tuning with our Hondata Kpro. We're going to go in and configure everything and start to put ethanol in the fuel system and see what kind of power we're going to be making at the same boost level with the supercharged setup. We're going to have a lot to cover, so let's jump into our live training session so we can get started. Welcome back to our live training session here with our supercharged Honda S2000. Now in the last video, we mapped out our high cam of operation. So we dialed in our fuel and our spark timing for part throttle and our wide open throttle areas of operation. We have set our VTEC point up. That was about 3,800. That was the ideal point, going from our low cam to our high cam. And you'll find that if you have a supercharged S2000, that's going to be about where it needs to be set at. So at this point, we have successfully tuned the car, but we have a flex fuel sensor installed on this, and we're able to go in and add ethanol to our fuel system now and see the cause and effect and how that process is going to go. It's incredibly simple to tune a flex fuel equipped Kpro, as you're going to be finding in this video. So we're going to find right up at the upper hand corner right here, I've added my ethanol content percent. We're going to be seeing 8% ethanol content in our fuel right now. Now I have a can of VP X98 fuel, which is going to be 98% ethanol. So it's essentially pure ethanol. I'm going to pour it in the fuel system. We're going to see what our content goes up to. It should go up to about 80–90%. We're going to go in and start our tuning process. Now, we have to make sure we tune our 93 octane first. We don't want to go and do any ethanol in our fuel system, do any kind of tuning with ethanol before we map out our 93 octane if we're going to be doing this properly. So we've done that. We know it works. Now we're ready to start with the ethanol and putting it into our fuel system. So a couple things here. Under our parameter section, we go into ethanol input. We have our ethanol content input enabled. That's going to be telling it to look at these tables and use the fuel and spark timing compensations we're going to find in them. Now taking a look right here, our fuel compensation, we're going to see we have a closed and an open loop table right now based on our ethanol content here up top. We're going to see right now from 0 to 10% ethanol content, we have no fuel multiplier, no fuel adder. So as we get up in higher in content here, 85% content and higher, we're going to see we're multiplying it by 42%. So depending on where we're at here, it's kind of a sliding scale of a multiplying effect. 42% is probably a good value. It might be a little rich when we're at 85% ethanol content. So we may have to adjust this. We'll see how it goes. Normally we don't need to change our values here from closed to open loop, but if we do make changes and we find it's too rich everywhere, then we might have to jump in and adjust some of the values here on the top end of the table here in the higher ethanol contents. Taking a look here, our ethanol ECT compensation, this is going to be adding more multiplier effect or compensation effect against our coolant temp. And we might find that on a cool engine it needs a little bit more adder here than compared to 93 octane. I'm going to leave this alone. Normally we don't have to add any more, but this is going to be something if we're going in and cold starting the car and we notice that it runs lean. We know on pump gas it does not. Then we can go in here and add some. Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here, and you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.